Hello and welcome to Shikshakji HR Talks podcast. Joining with me today is again Dr. Vivek sir. Welcome to episode on part 2 of HR Tech sir.
Thank you so much, Chiragji. And what we ensure to our audience today is that how they like the previous episode, they are going to like furthermore this episode, and we are going to make it more simpler when we talk about an implementation of the tech tool or when we talk about any complex topic in a simplest manner. Let's start.
That I am very much sure sir you will make things more simpler, however complex it can be. So let's dive little deeper into HR Tech and take this conversation forward. So there is a saying that bad workman always blames his tools. So something like that happens if the HR Tech is not implemented when it comes to business, or I would pinpoint business owners with no offense meant.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take you back to Mughal Empire.
All right.
Akbar. This is a very common scenario, a very common story also, that Akbar wanted to have the best and the best talent for his court, or we call it as a darbar. So, how to do that? He has given this assignment to Birbal. In fact, to some more people and all that. And, then there is a complete Navratnas has been done, developed within that particular darbar itself. So whether you talk about Tansen, or you talk about Baiju Bawra, or whether you talk about Todarmal, whether you talk about Amir Khusro, Mirza Ghalib, all the best of the best talent can be possible. Come back to 2050 or in current scenario. In case if you want to get all those things done, you should have a tool. And I'm sure that if Akbar would have been live today or somebody at that era, we should have called it as an Akbiya. Akbar, intelligence to the artificial level. And that's what it is called as Akbiya. So just as a misnomer, we can, do that. The point which I'm making is that the technology can help you doing all those things in a more seamless manner. Why the people go to the technology? Few challenges. Visibility loss. What does that mean? Is again the role and goal issue. Now when you implement it, you need a very seamless framework. You need a very systematic framework. You need quite a structured framework. So this can happen once you are very clear in terms of your implementation. And when you are clear on your implementation, you know what you have to do in 30 days, what you have to do in 60 days, what you have to do in 90 days, what type of tool you require, whether you are a 1 to 10 member team, whether you are 10 to 50 member team, whether you are 50 to 100 member team, 100 plus member team, all those things comes in picture. And then we can deep dive one by one. And then we can see that how this implementation can be helpful. Yeah.
Sure, sir. I'm just going to do that. So for the benefit of business owners and, founders, entrepreneurs and everyone in the business ecosystem, I'm going to, make this easy.
Yeah.
Let's say we have, sir, 1 to 10 employees.
Correct.
And then let's say we have 10 to 50. And then let's say like 50 plus or 100 plus employees. So we are trying to, build a use case for all these people who are running business like in these different buckets. How HR Tech can be, applied or implemented into these various use cases, sir?
Oh yeah, phase wise, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1, let's get into the basics. Clap, communication, leave, attendance, performance. 4 major things. If you can do that in phase 1 within first 30 days, at least the basic will get balanced. Phase 2 will be little of an advancement. So once your basic is there in the picture, then you get into advancement. From the advancement, then you get into the matrix level. So these are the 3-step framework which happen. I mean, you know it very well that if you get this implemented, the end result is your employee. And employee feel very happy. Why employee feel very happy? Getting salaries on time. On 30th, if they are getting a salary, they are very happy.
Yes.
Okay, they don't want to know what is the background of it. They don't want to know how this has been calculated. They don't want to know how much complex situation has been at the back end. But what they want to know is the feeling. My salaries are getting paid on
Correct.
time.
Correct.
My salaries are not incorrect. My salaries are having the details. So this is just one salary part of it. Apart from that, if you talk about an offer letter, apart from that, if you talk about a performance matrix, if these things are seamless, that becomes very easy for any employee to adopt. And we always say, what's in it for me? So today, if they will feel that all the things are being taken care, tomorrow they are going to follow the attendance. Then they are going to follow the matrix, performance matrix. Then they are going to follow learning and development. Then they are going to follow each and everything, whatever is required for my organization. That's how it happens. Yeah. So just to answer you, 3-phase manner, one by one. First is basic, then advanced, and then matrix. So if you will do that, bam, basic, advanced, matrix. That's what it can happen. Yeah.
Absolutely, sir. I understand the framework. Now, let's put, as I asked, let's put to the number, up to 10 employees, what could be done? And anywhere between 10 to 50.
Oh, yeah,
Then
yeah.
50 plus or let's say 100 plus employees.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
what kind
absolutely.
of arrangements or what kind of implementation can be taken care for these?
Very nice. See, 0 to 10, what happened? The founder is automatically connected.
Okay.
They are quite connected. They know each other. They talk to them every day. So they don't need anything. Now 10 to 20, you want to excel. And when you want to excel is only the solution. MS Excel, right? So when you want to excel, get into MS Excel. That's the second thing. Now from Excel, you want to accelerate.
Correct.
Getting into from 20 to 50 level, 50 to 100 level. So when you want to get into accelerate framework, that time you have to see that how much I can do attendance, payroll, leave management, and up to performance management. This is up to 50 member team. It's good enough. From 50 to 100 member team, we have to look forward something more, which is called as L&D framework, learning and development, trainings also. Statutory compliances, any which way statutory compliances is needed from the day one. However, this also needs to be more structured because now you are a big company. You are a big horizon company. You are having 50 member team, 100 member team. That's again very important. Then the last part is on exit management, that you have to see how you can automate the exit management. It should not happen that if somebody is leaving the organization, they can become curse to the organization. The people should not give the proper response to them. No, it's not. Rather than that, it should become golden shake hand. That I'm very happy and I'm becoming an ambassador for your organization even I'm going outside today. Yeah, that's called golden shake hand. And then if you give that experience, this person is not only going to refer your organization as one of the great employer. I'm not targeting about Glassdoor, and I'm not talking about the reviews on Ambition Box and all that, but from the within, the heart. If that reflection happens, you are creating your brand ambassador even if the people are leaving organization. One. Second one is that even if it is creating a no due certificate, even it is creating of employee salary certificate, service letter, whatsoever you want. If this can be automated, your job is actually done with accuracy, timely manner, with zero defect process. Yeah.
I understood, sir. Now, when we are talking about implementation, and you walked us through all the breadth and depth of applying the HR tech into the business, when it comes to avoiding mistakes, right, which often happens, and that's why things fall through the crack. Uh, could you shed some light what mistakes should we avoid when we are adopting a new system like HR tech?
Oh yeah, I mean, first is that we all wanted to become James Bond. As a business owner, as a founder, even James Bond is having their own challenges. So that's on the lighter note. Please don't consider it. But what happened, I want to do everything. I want to do finance, I want to do accounts, I want to do marketing, I want to do sales, I want to take customer escalation also, I want to do production improvement also, I want to do this, I want to do that, and on top of it, I want to do HR tech implementation also. Not possible, sir. You are expert in your domain. Let you focus on your domain. Half of the knowledge, you cannot do an implementation. So that's a first of the major mistake. What people do is that with half of the knowledge, half-baked knowledge, they get into the complete framework. Yes, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that. And then I'll showcase it to the whole world that yes, I'm the one who has done the implementation of HR tech, though I come from a biotech background. I come from a physical education background. Not needed. Let the people who are specialists in that, they can do that. First thing. Second thing is that one size fits all. Now, if I saw that, one person has got a pain relief with NSAID, I can definitely look forward always to get into NSAID approach only. If I got a relief in ENO within 30 seconds, I cannot have the same treatment getting into everywhere. So one size fits all approach never works here. So you need to see what type of an organization you belongs to. You need to see your industry. You need to see your levels. You need to see your location. You need to see the scalability. All those things you need to see, and then you need to come to one conclusion. That's the second major mistake. What people do is that one size fits all approach. Second one is systematic, and the last one is on top management not getting actively involved except paying the money. See, paying money is one thing, evident thing, important thing, but that's not all the thing. What is really required is that you should connect with your employee. You should understand that whether this system is working, yes or no. You should know that what is happening good, what can further can get better, and if you will get that sense, that pulse, it's very easy for you to do the implementation and do the improvement accordingly. And once you are able to do that, then employee understand that this whole activity, whatever is happened for me. And let me be party to that. Let me support you. Let me take your vision to the larger heights. That's all thing can happen. So just to answer you, 3 major points, which is one of the major concern and which creates one of the challenges, that one size fits all approach. Second one is that half-baked knowledge. And third one is that top management not getting involved in the execution framework.
Absolutely,
Yeah, sure.
sir. Brilliant. Thanks for sharing that. And I totally agree that half knowledge is very dangerous, and that could lead to catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you again, sir. So in today's episode, what we understand is that there are about 3,000 HR tools out there, and you can start from a freemium tool right out of your mobile phone. But remember, any tool, if not implemented right way, could actually lead to lot of issues and problems. In the end, you may abandon it forever. So remember that HR tech needs specialist people to implement it for you, and your own people to be trained to run it very smoothly. And if you need such help, Shikshakji is available to help you out on that. You have a link in the description, you have a scan code, and you have a number. Just send hi and you can start the conversation if you need any help regarding the HR tech. Thank you. See you in the next one.